Well, new tonight, we are learning more about a sailor in jail charged with attacking another petty officer.
Wilbur Harwell was in federal court just hours ago.
Investigators say evidence and witness accounts prove his intent was to commit murder. Court documents also show the stabbings happened in the barracks and the victim, Justin Powell, was able to walk outside before collapsing near Naval Medical Center, Portsmouth.
And while we're learning more about the victims, there are still a lot of questions about the suspect, including how he managed to get off a base on lockdown and elude police for more than 9 hours. 10 on your side's Andy Fox talked to investigators.
And Andy, you asked if they had thought he had help escaping, getting out.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the big questions here. And also, did he leave the base? Actually, before the lockdown even took place, would indicate severe premeditation in this. These are the court documents that we got today in the criminal complaint, and it is clear that Justin Powell is able to identify his attacker. Witnesses asked the victim if Harwell stabbed him, and the victim nodded his head, acknowledging yes. So the case against Harwell continues to tighten. This is a picture of what we've been showing you of what 26-year-old Wilbur Harwell looks like. And this is what he looked like today in federal court. One of his tattoos reads, "Word is bond." According to the criminal complaint, Harwell attacked Justin Powell, who is a military police officer, Master at Arms, 2nd class.
My husband's doing great. He told me this morning that his love for me and my daughter got him through this.
The criminal complaint states after the attack, a witness claims he got a text from Harwell and then a cell phone call where Harwell said he stabbed the victim several times and thought the victim might die. Justin Powell did not die, thanks to 2 surgical teams and 33 medical personnel involved at the Naval Medical Center.
His most life-threatening injury was the laceration across the neck. He was just within a small amount from his major arteries and veins in his neck.
Powell had a tracheotomy, but it is unsure if he will ever be able to speak again. Another big question of the investigation: how did Harwell get off the base so quickly? The attack took place in a barracks next to the base exchange. Harwell took off running, and Powell made it to the front of the exchange where he collapsed at 8:33 when fire and emergency were called to assist. The base was put on lockdown at 8:35.
We're investigating leads to the effect that he did have assistance.
In reference to him being assisted, again, that's part of the ongoing investigation that we're taking all into consideration when it comes to reviewing video surveillance and so forth.
So there you go, video surveillance. They will be able to connect the dots using video surveillance to see exactly who, if anyone, helped Harwell off. And I am being told that Harwell likely left the medical center complex before the lockdown even began, so that he was in and out likely in that very short window of time, probably lasting somewhere between 4 and 6 minutes, that he was able to get off of the medical complex compound. So that's the latest from here in Norfolk. Andy Fox, 10 on your side.